Alright, we are live and we're stable. Gonna close a couple things I don't need at the moment. Oh, don't know why that popped up. Alright, so quick thing. The reason there's no music at the moment is because once I turn on the game, a very magical cutscene will happen. And I don't want you guys missing that at all. So I'm just gonna let this run for like a minute. 1 second. For those who weren't here a couple streams ago, one of our fellow viewers decided to reclaim choosing my indie game for the week. It was a test to see if that would actually work, and he chose the Kentucky Fried Chicken fucking dating sim. God, I've been wanting to play this for a while now. I've been bothering people to play it with me, but no one wants to. I couldn't even find a co-com for this adventure. That shows how crazy this shit is. So, let's get into this. There we go. So first we're gonna switch to the game screen. And our wonderful friend Clark, once again, drew this amazing drawing of me and Chikorita just ready to play the dating sim. Gonna let that load. KFC presents. Yeah, that's very loud in my ears. I had to lower the volume by like half for some reason. Oh. That is so... It's still so loud. I don't know why it's so loud. Do 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 do. It has a fucking anime! Cut! It has a fucking anime opening! I literally had to take off my headphones because of how loud this is. I've edited it for you guys like several times. Jesus Christ. Like, that is magical. Now, a couple things. I wanted to try this out. I wanted to see if I could make like a background work for this because I've been trying to like be more brand and more professional when it comes to my streams lately. And I noticed a lot of people when they do piece like just games in general, they have like a layout. I do that with Pokemon, so I thought I'd do it here. So far, I actually like it a lot. So, oh, I am excited. Why is the kernel like so fucking hot? I don't understand it. Settings. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Yeah, so to prioritize quality, it's full screen, but for speed, it's uh streaming ratio, which is weird. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, is it too quiet now? There you go. Y'all will tell me if it's too loud. I don't think there's voice acting, so it... Oh, why... Uh... That is weird. Give me a second. I need to double check the audio because it's not popping up in the stream audio. Oh no, did I break something? Oh, I hope I didn't break something. Weird. The audio is working. It's just not showing up. Oh, it's so quiet though. See, is that better? That is weird. That should be fine now. My earbuds are telling me correctly. That's weird. It is so loud in my headset, but on stream it's so quiet. Oh, where's the bar too? Okay, it's a bunch of shit I don't understand, so. I don't think I can make it louder. Unless I mess with a bunch of shit, a bunch of settings I shouldn't mess with. Alright, let's hope there's no voice acting. Alright, new game. Here we go. Before we get started, tell us your name. And my wonderful gender neutral name, Alex. Oh, fuck. This makes me want chicken. To be quite honest, I want chicken. Oh, the biscuits look so good. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Oh no. That's BTS, I think. That's fucking BTS. Oh my god. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in a moment forever. Oh, I hate it. Or you wake up now, your first day of culinary still. What? Game over already. Let's try that again. Oh god. Oh, I'm excited. Oh no, game? Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy of Learn. This is sponsored by KFC. This is the official KFC dating sim. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away with you. See, I'm curious. It's here. Your first day of culinary school, so many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities. You realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Oh, I hate that noise. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on... You forgot to put on any deodorant. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. What will you cook? Could it be chicken? Hey, Lucky. We already failed because I slept through the school year. I hope the audio's good. Like, I don't understand. The game is so loud, but on stream it's so quiet. I don't know why. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Miriam? That is like the whitest old lady name. She's the most adorably awkward person you'll ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Alex. Are you excited to start our first day of the rest of our lives? Yes, because I want to spend the rest of my life at KFC. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself and, well, I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, and she always held herself to the highest standard. Jesus fucking shit. Oh my god, I am so excited. You got KFC for lunch? Oh my god, I just noticed her pose. Ever since we were babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's clear to me you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Why is she crying? Every time I read this name. But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, famous 3-day only semesters. For 3 days. Fuck it, 3 days? A sweet girl, Miriam was always at the flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss, she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. You should pep talk her, change the subject to give her some relief. I'd say pep talk. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks sweet. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like I'm playing that game with the pigeons. I know she looks spooky, but she's so sweet. She told you were destined for great things. Remember the card with the fancy looking tower? You mean the tower. That's literally what the card called. And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit. I've been waiting so long to meet the handsome fellow I call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. You'll delight the world with your heartfelt cooking. Everything will be okay. At least I have these killer those bangs are not good. Yes, I can't believe you cut them yourself. Before you can get another word, you rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand onto the ground. Hey! I had to take like a second to read this. This is Ashley. Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Wait, are you about to sit for Ashley or Miriam? I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Alex shins alone. They're perfectly normal Hey! You can't stand Ashley, even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she added extra letters to make herself better. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You're gonna simp for Ashley. Ay, ay, ay. I just need to double check some stuff. Here we are. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your weird insults get to us. I just read the first line of this next part. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. He has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes when he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking. I'm scared to see what this guy looks like. Van. Oh my god, that face. I think you can see my mouse. Yes, you can. You rang. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, I like his outfit. I love his outfit. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you know them, Ashley and Von have been close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. My nose is like going crazy right now. I swear it's like as soon as I start reading, my nose is like bleh. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning would allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. But why are these people, like, her pose is like normal-ish, but theirs is like JoJo. Ara. But the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off. I almost said fuck off, but you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psst, see you later, losers. What the fuck? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the door directly next to it. Oopsies. I think it's broken. You reach forward and push the door open. That'll do. A waffle! Don't you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like him be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name clearly says Bob. I guess he's very upside down. Hi, Bob. I'm Alex, so... Are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, this is not a young man. This is a child. This is a fucking child. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it me or is he kind of... Miriam, I'm gonna stop you right there. We're already in his KFC dating sim. We don't need to add more satire. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand on the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy with chit-chat. What is this room? Who the fuck is this? Oh, so why is school starting so late? This is 12:40. This is 12:20. My school's always started at fucking 6 in the morning. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. This is our teacher. Oh my god, this is the teacher. This is the teacher. Oh my god. Oh no, quiet now. I can't do voices. Who is this unreasonably cute? Not gonna lie, Miriam's sprite reminds me of that girl from, fuck, what is that anime? It has the anime with the girl whose sword becomes her outfit. It's like super revealing. Her best friend. The one who always grabs her tits. I don't know the anime, I've never seen it. Kill la Kill, that's it. Kill la Kill. Her sprite reminds me so much of the character from Kill la Kill. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor, CEO of UCSLAAL. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute, little, and fluffy, but I demand respect. Ruff! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuances of fine dining. What is happening? What is this game? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you and a swirl of cherry blossoms fill the air with the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the door. And then, he walks in. You being swept up in the aura of this new Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Stop the presses. He's a student. I was worried that this was going to be the situation of him being the teacher and a student. You know, your classic fucking dating sim situation. I'm glad he's a student, but I'm also like, what? Alright. You merely swept it up in the aura of this new student, his remarkable goatee. Who knew he could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's if it isn't my favorite student, Harold. Colonel Sanders, interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before you could fit this fucking sentence broke my brain. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle. Just suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beam up across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, but you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty. Sweats a lot. Maybe we could open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. What is with you and your weird insults? Besides, when Alex sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at the shit. I actually don't sweat. Real life. I don't sweat a lot. It's a problem I have. I legit don't sweat much. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Boy, howdy! This class, it gets hotter than a Kentucky Friar. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'm gonna take the fucking handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. I feel like I'm reading bad fan fiction. Legit, I feel like I'm reading bad fan fiction. It's so beautiful. Oh, I reread that. Alright, have a good day, Lucky. Thanks for popping in, I appreciate it. Professor Stock steps up to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the universe. I can't do voices. Academy for Learning, Great Colony Academy, the birthplace of colony legends. I don't like how transparent the background is for these texts. It's hard to read. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There will be really adorable tiny food. I'm gonna take like a screenshot of this pooch. I want him to be my new mascot. I fucking love him. The birthplace of culinary. Oh, I read that. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in Broom's cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. What the fuck? Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you here in the first place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school as you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if if you utter one more word before I'm finished. Let that be a lesson to your students that tartness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway down the hall on his tiny wheels. He turned to see the student he's referring to. It's a legit robot. Class bursts out in laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into class. I love him so much. As everyone stands in silent obedience where he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air to take his deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on pickup, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? Chicken snack? You reach into your pocket and you return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well. I think there's some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of doggy drool. So this is going to be a problem because I suck at reading. So the fact that there's a lot of reading in this is going to be interesting. Also, I do apologize for a lot of my sniffling. My nose is fucking crazy today. You see the other students eyeing you in jealousy. You pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a reach to dog treats. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats. Prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Oof. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the classroom. Only 2 options remained. Hey, Alex, there's a seat here. Seems no one would claim the seat next to me, if you're interested. I'm gonna sit next to my best friend. You moved to take your seat next to Miriam. I'm so glad to have you support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has a magnetic personality. There's a seat open right next to him. If he is sad thing, you might gotta know him better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later this semester. I have 3 whole days. That's a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle to your seat, Professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a pop quiz about me. It's incredibly important, surprisingly short quizzes that will tell me if you're ready for a lifetime of culinary school. Keep your knobs sharp and your focus sharper. Question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and... That actually tricked me for a second. That's right! Oh, I clicked off game. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... feather? What's the most effective eating utensil ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything that, as long as it's prepared with love. Sprinkles is good. He's a dog that teases at culinary school. He's best boy. Yay! 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Alex. You just scored a major. Colonel Sanders points with that performance. What is this game? What the fuck is this game? Jesus Christ. I need a second to process this shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten. Since a school dedicated cook, it would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room, tickling the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. Crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Wow, Colonel is a dick. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shush. In honor of this new semester, I prepared something special to share for everybody for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. Yuri's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Budgets glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded, fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has lifted a bucket of chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking, starting. For years I've developed a secret recipe for the perfect chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required, the perfect balance of flavors. You look around, you notice every other student has a pen and paper scribbling down notes as they can. But that's all I'd like to say about that. What, you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Psst, Lama, dude. What the fuck is her? Oh, that's him. That's the dude. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case of one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looked around nervously to see if anyone else was laughing at a sick burn. You wait to see the zinger Ashley has gone prepared, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, I smelled something beautiful. I knew it was one of his Jesus Christ. Wait, what? You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to the Colonel. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa. I mean, I guess I'll try. I'm starting to have, like, Ace Attorney vibes with this shit. Excuse me. He takes one bite. His eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face. He tries to hold it as pure exhilarant and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everybody. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken from the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. What? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim towards the light. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify each flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' heart. And swim toward. I think the second one. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiled ever so sweetly as you approach. He stopped what he's doing, allowing you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. And a thing for a fellowship. What exactly was that chicken? How bold of you to come and ask. Wait, the fuck? Why does he have a staff? Wait. Oh my god. It's an idea I had of a new compilation of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret, in fact. I've got a few of my own. What's the rush? The semester only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. It doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say, Circle? About secrets? Shouldn't learn to be fun. You've got Moxie, I'll give him that. Oh no. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leads in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, game! Oh. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use insert spice here. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You have never guessed. In fact, you're not even sure where you could get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Find Colonel's outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again! Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings and think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest! I will leave my mark on the world, you can bet on that. What the fuck is this game? Like, legit, what the fuck is this game? I just don't understand what this game is happening. I'm just doing a quick check on Twitter. Thank him and show him your own strength. Wow, him with a big idea to add additional ingredients and really spice up things. Be honest about the awful. I wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Alex. I'm sure you'll be such a success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. What the fuck is this kitchen? This is a fucking cutthroat kitchen right here. You step into the massive cooking area where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? I like how she keeps the pose, but just her face changes. You're not gonna blow up anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable ton of food. Welcome, students, to the cooking area. Today's lesson will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair up. No! Naturally, Miriam looks at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce at Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of 2, you and me? Want to be my partner? Sure, Alex. I'll prep my station. Oh. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop bop. Oh, my 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friends' duties can be a little awkward, but it's the price What? Oh my god. I feel like having like the actual oven would be smart, but the kid has hands. I'm gonna go Pop. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana without peeling. He eats all. Oh god. I should have picked the robot. Now focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. Today's lesson is for small. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef does an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish? I'm gonna go with the mashed potatoes and gravy because that's fucking what KFC is. I've always been something of a home-down chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet. God, this reminds me of a fan fiction I read last night of Critical Role. Fucking Molly Mock and Caleb. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. That's a lot of peas. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone think they have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cookie partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Who actually talks like that? Legitimately, what kind of bitch talks like that? I'll never understand. I'm just checking something quickly, forgive me. Did someone call for me? Oh, I just realized his hair is turned into the star. Is that music from the game? Hold up. Is that music from the game? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of potatoes. Howdy. I need to double check something. That is from the game. What the fuck is this music? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Aren't we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, but it looked like Alex was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand, you know. These young amateur chefs need mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you'll be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. What is this music? Personally, I have no doubts whatever Colonel Sanders' ability to conquer creation is worthy of admirement. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I make a better partner than this thing that positioned at your station. Don't you feel deep down we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and drumstick. It makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for backup here before things get ugly. I'm sorry, Miriam. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? This music is like so distracting. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders trusts me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements. From contracts to handshake, I took on Alex as my partner for this activity, and I'll stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other, and neither of you have Alex's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hopes he might stand in, but he's nowhere near to be found. Darn those cute corgis and a short but sturdy statue. You look down at your station and realize that the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes to a perfect, creamy mashed texture, plenty with plenty of butter and cream for the flavor. As if your natural passion guided you through the steps. Jesus Christ. I'm not a fan of white gravy. I don't like white gravy, personally. I always found it weird. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat. Oh, I misread that. Out it would pour just smooth, ground gravy smothering your nearly finished potatoes. Gravy flows down the mound of potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be proud. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders holds a spork to you. As you reach out, you grab hold of it, but he doesn't mind me to let go. You two... You two reach out. You two reach out, still holding the same spork. For that small moment, all the madness, pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment's electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes, lift it in a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. I need to take a screenshot of this and send it to my partner, just so they can see what I am dealing with. It's the music. Oh god. At least the music's good. And then filled with rage without thinking, you flinged the spoonful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do us something, do us something. Scooping a fingerful, Van tasted Oh shit. I'm so confused with this music. Hold up, Alex. We do not waste food in here, the broom cooking area. Arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands. Can I have his potato face? Van rushed back, a covered dish in his hand. What the fuck is a battle axe? What? Why is there a fucking battle axe? What? Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce plated on a battle axe for... The interrupting student rushes to Van, swipes a bit of his signature dishwash off the plate. No, don't! Something about the strictest, results could be toxic. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I'll have something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. What the fuck? When you look back at the plate, the rest of is gone. You notice the tip of tentacles being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces his page just a moment, immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsies. Tastes like poison. The entire class gathers, watch Pop's final moments, shock frozen in the whole crowd, they're motionless as statues. The bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm of trying to speak. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello, I've turned into a ghost over here. Seeing you shaken by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What, for real? You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building is seeing another vibe entirely. The dark and more a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands at the quad, neon glow, speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made today. Where are you going? I know they weren't the great representation of my skills. I didn't even know I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him and a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for it. It's only been like 6 hours. What the fuck? Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had this dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, and lifting a lot of weights. What is happening? For a second, I thought he was gonna come on to us. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts. Our souls may create them little wishes. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one who hears inspiring stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting your cook literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Oh, wow, this guy... Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What? The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was laying down my guard, connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? He's robbing on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can dissect the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence. What will you do? What? Attack. Decide to go for the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. 1 damage. Shit. Spork monster goes on the attack. Ew. I don't even know what that word was. You could just say back where we go. Seems like a weird strategy, but okay, you do you. I'll attack again. Cook with love. They go for the attack once more. Utensil. If you take much more damage, you're gonna survive the battle. Oozing cheese sauce onto the wall and the lard of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sparkmaster prepares its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror ends here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. What is... Oh, that was the wrong button. What is this game? What is this game? What the fuck am I playing right now? Like, I do not comprehend at the moment what is happening. Like, this is more satire than I was expecting, to be quite honest. Like, it's fucking crazy. I just need to check something very quickly. Forgive me, guys. Where is the thing? Okay. 10 damage, the Spark Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spark Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Just tamped down some of your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize he's still a living creature, a pure soul who deserves your pity. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I'll certainly won't be back, as you said. The Spork Monster scuddies off tonight. The defeated monster have left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but further expansion is much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked away. The last name had to be signed Borko. Huh. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand quietly in the night, holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you've made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to other a single world. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tugged in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. What the fuck is this game? There are no achievements either. That's something that kind of makes me sad, is I wish there was achievements. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel. For some reason, Sprinkles is there, instructing your love dreams. Dreams are weird. What the fuck? Zzz. You wake on day 2 and begins to process the wild visions you have. Were they memories or premonitions? And there was a secret ingredient that Colonel went ahead and told you outright? Not much of a secret, hey? Probably because he already trusts you so much. That makes sense. We'll go with it. You meet your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her the encounter, she launches into a story of your own. Alright. I know, this might sound a little strange, but I think I might, like him or like him. I know it sounds... Did you know Colonel Sanders only enlisted in the army when he was 3? Not only that, he found a special unit of super soldiers who wear the same hat because he put on a hat one time. Fuck. But Colonel Sanders doesn't wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. Either way, it might be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student you ever attended the University of Cooking, Academy of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication. Yeah, why would you laugh at that? You have an idea to prove your love is real. Why don't you tell me one of the secret ingredients? So this summer, when I was on vacation with my family, a loving man approached me when I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me about. He said it was a powder created from super duper dry, rare dried flower pearls. You brought drugs. You bought drugs and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived later. I cooked with them. Strange feeling. Flavor was unlike anything I taste. I think you're being very liberal with the many spices. Whatever. Anyhow, we share interest in cooking or staying in touch, like pen pals. I bet you'd love to learn about the new spices. I'm sorry. You are my bestie. Can't believe I said that out loud. But one, you want me to share with you a secret to share to another person's secret who sold you drugs. And two, it's Colonel Sanders. I don't know, how about... I have dudes. Her eyes lit up magic such as they. You figure you satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. Cherry blossoms fill the air. What is this game? Why is he on a horse? Why is he on a horse? Why the fuck is this man on a horse? Why is he on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He arrived at school. I'm gonna run to him. You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you are with Colonel Sanders, you'd run to him. Surely he'll sweep you on the back and stallion right away, Crazy. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. Yep, that sounds about right. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse. It rears up and kicks you in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Alex, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important you remember this exactly as I said it. If you forget, the world could come to an end, so you know it's not serious. I've been trapped in this realm before, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you could save me. I'll give you dreams from fucking Beetlejuice. Before you could continue awake. Ah, jeez. You wait to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He rouses you back to life with special spices. Or is that his natural season? Wait. His natural... Jesus fuck. No, I'm not gonna do the kiss. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, maybe you should be named animals you don't know. But one thing for sure, Colonel Sanders is dreamy. It's nice to hear nobody appreciates good craftsmanship. What is this game? And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears to school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van. are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you must know it's really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting restricted recipe ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's honking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you can handle this. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now we've pissed him off. And you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure if you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity, panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. I don't like where this is going. You finally get a look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, like the one you found with the spork monster. Fucking spork monster. It's the same book I found last night at the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is fairly... Its contents are secret. Oh no. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They got Pop pinned against the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he catches him. I can't read. I feel so bad for people hearing me read. We're playing, hehe. Before you can dig in any further, you get interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clink must be running late. He's in a hurry as he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz. Wop. Who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, even from a stand mixer. Wop wop. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Great comeback. Great comeback, Van Van. Good job. Van Van jumps and attacks Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Yeah. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it's over me, but I'm not interested. No one would be interested in you, bitch. Ashley's tone completely changes in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he knows it's a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. At least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lots of creative aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. And then Sprinkles arrived to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting. He's a professor, also a dog. Students, take your seats. I apologize for my random. He was chasing a car. He was chasing a car. Oh, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be happy to knock this off my played list. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry belly, he loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks to stare. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkle jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Or frou. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders snapped Sprinkles out of his trace. Wonder what was up with that. Sorry, I get a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles remain in control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to less, and truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream at Colonel Sanders. You miss most important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a food tray in front of you. Well, Alex? Naturally, this appears to you a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? I want to say the shimmering pepper. I want to say the pepper. The dog biscuit would be funny though. Let's go with pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands from the other items. It sparkled almost eye-catching. Actually, you grabbed it and eat it right away. However, your body was not prepared for the heat. The pepper triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip into the universe. My friend, who? This guy. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Cough, cough. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... See, I feel this. I have no spice tolerance at all. So the idea of eating a pepper literally is like destroying my throat right now. That and talking. This is why I mostly do games with voice acting. Because I can't voice act for the life of me. I think I have something stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel this up begin to... You come to and everyone's staring at you. The pepper was the last kind on Earth. Now it's gone for... Why would you serve that? It's time for lunch. Before anyone can rest, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Jesus. I'm gonna tell them to stop wasting people's times, because this is their, food time. You're not supposed to do homework on food time. Favorite the competition? Yes. Yes. Well, not for me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love and to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not a consecutive battle. Yeah, don't get your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if we're gonna have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. Aren't of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I brought my own lunch. Alex, you should have it. It'll give you energy you need. Oh my god, that is so cute! That is so cute! Also, I'm very jealous at how they drew this hand really well. It takes you about 5 seconds to eat the food, and it's just what you needed for motivation. I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! No, students, please hold on. This is a organized sport, say, court. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh god. Arrgh. Like a diamond, I am formed under pressure. Now it's my turn to shine. I'll defeat you myself. Why the fuck did she have like a giant knife? Not gonna lie, the soundtrack of this game is really fucking good. I'm very surprised how good the soundtrack is. I was gonna just fix my little buddy here. You had his chicken and you made his mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. Now you feel like you can press him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you're forced to pick randomly. 100. 11. Now you get some basic steps. Time to elevate your craft. What's the name of trust. Wait! Classmates are ruined for you. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you mediate on his advice around the energy from that place. What is this? I didn't even get to read everything. Fuck. I barely got to read that last answer. Wait, that's not fair. That's not fair. This game is fucking crazy. At least we can skip past this shit. Oh, I didn't realize I could just fast forward like this. I'll defeat you myself. Damn it. 100 Celsius seems so wrong. Gratitude? Okay, gratitude. Shoulder Oron? Okay, it's the last one. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. Wait! That was a different answer! Hello, Debbie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Colonel Sanders dating sim. This game is fucking crazy. Okay, let's just skip through all this shit. Stop wasting time. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. 100 Celsius. Winner gets to rub my belly. That should be offered if you need to season the chicken before you cook. You don't know. There's 11. That's right. You might not know the ingredient. Alright. It's gratitude. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Somewhere. Wait. Wait. I picked all the different answers. That is so dumb. Silence. Yes. I believe. What the fuck is with his staff? Cheering you on. No, he's watching. It makes you forget what you're doing. All you can think is Colonel Sanders. He spends all. I couldn't read any of those. Stay on a desert island, only a dessert cookbook. Which will you take? What a hunk. Alright, have a good day, Debbie. You know, you shouldn't be focused on a challenge. You're falling behind. Woof woof. You're right, struggling to keep up. At the next station, Ashley already began playing the elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer as you do the crowd gasp. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellow pretzel use like a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing a personal touch. You might not have anything else. Oof. Why would you shove your hand into the dough mixer? What? Oh no. But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck, immediately crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Well, you often find the easy way much turns out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my test. Sweetheart, looking at hand, you simply can't go on. That's too bad. And here I am with a complete disarray the serve. That makes me the winner by default. It wouldn't be fair to compare you two on account of Alex's injury. You see, you see Sprinkles begin licking his doggy chops as he looks on to dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the Swedish, I skipped straight to... You should never do that. It's lunch. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Alice to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid pouring the creamer of hot chocolate sauce would be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hands? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce onto the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the hidden ingredient inside. What the fuck? That actually looks really good. Simplicity is not your strong suit, is it? Oh, you, hee hee. I'm gonna internalize my rage. So I get so angry my eyebrows fall off. Aww. I feel so bad. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. You're probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful What the fuck? This is crazy. Yeah. I don't get this game. Like, this is funny. Like, this is a funny game. It's just kind of crazy on how it's just so fucking random. I don't understand. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Oh. Not just from the devastated loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not here to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is just a part of life. It's not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again! I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome. Sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as a I don't know what that word is. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and assume I got it all together, which is true now, but always has been. He could use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could tear me from the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. Something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shout of peasants. Thou scarred from the night before you prepare the roast. Orko? It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say I was wrong to attack you, and I'm sorry. I know it's like to always have to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? What the fuck? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad to see there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature. We have the right to go to attack mode. The fucker attacked us in the middle of the night. I know you're strong. A cooking school can put a person in a lot of stress. I actually used to go to school. I wasn't always a spork monster. You were human? Oh no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids cast a magic spell book, dark enchantment on me, and I was transformed. Oh, I don't like where this is going. The fact that he lost a spell book and those fuckers had a spell book. I don't like where this is going. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Alex. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Okay, that one's funny. I like how some of the shit is like extremely high rendered. Like the building, and then stuff just looks like it was just thrown in, like this urn. This urn has like really weird lighting. It looks like you lived such an extraordinary life, Colonel Sanders. Every day is such an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to stop searching. Never stop working. Never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes lately? I've been excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. There's something, just a side dish. Oh, that's me. There's something a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the perfect balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I nailed it, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts wondering what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, maybe crispy or both, perhaps? He gave us a secret. And I feel like if we reveal it, he could help us. You decide you're ready as you'll ever to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you talk yourself out, you appear to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag to special dish and keep it on ice all day. I present to you my original cold slaw. I hate cold slaw. I don't know how people like it, but I've never found it cute. I never found it good. The shredded cabbage dish glistening in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxury hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down the creamy sauce until a spoonful remains in the bowl. This sounds weird. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I could just admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Sure, why not? This music sounds like fucking Castle in the Sky. I'm just picturing Castle in the Sky right now. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back here in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look at. Each item radiates a moment of emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is one? I can't read cursive! Why is everything cursive? I can't read cursive. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style. Ew. Adorable little baby crawling on the floor with a goatee and a mustache. He sports. He figures it's Colonel Sanders himself. It was just a drumstick. Probably the same person who puts their own face as the logo of the company. Photo appeared Colonel Sanders' ship. He's an old man visiting the pyramids in Egypt. Israel is discovering secret herbs. One of the faint photos shows an old man who looks like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken and he's cheering though. Interesting how the door opened. Take a closer look at the large urn. So there's a plaque. Wipe it off through the inscription. It says, "Here's lies the ashes of my past careers and failures." That's actually very sad. A scented candle. You pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating on the lake? Somewhere in 96. No, it has to be one of the secret ingredients. It's... a lock of silver hair woven into the teeth of... Ew. Made of spun silver. He has a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner. When you pick it up, you realize it's not. It's real. Ew. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. I hate taxidermy personally. Hey, ghost. Are you thinking about heading out into the woods on a quest to avenge my death? Oh, that poor kid. You open the Colonel Sanders' closet to find a row of signature white shoots. You take one off the hand and try it on. The jacket's a bit big, but it's soft and comfortable. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. A new dish he's working on. That's what... I'm getting called out because this was a plot point. And this is a plot point of a story I read. I don't usually loan these out, but I must say it looks good on you. The jacket. We're about to take it off. You're warmed by the fire. Why don't you come closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be at home studying. No! No! Stupid me! Why? Oh, stupid me. Oh, that was like the perfect time. But the thoughts of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough give you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Alex? I'm sorry, I honestly think this may be getting something wonderful. I think you're right, we should take our things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off. Dream sequence! There were so many effects on that, my eyes hurt. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today's the day that changed the rest of your life. You think... In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if it's... Jesus Christ. He's only a glorious playboy. It's just a sample breakfast I whipped up. Smart. Fucking who has chicken for breakfast? You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he asks you an important question. So would you say that we're a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine, your taste buds, that is. I'm gonna flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear began to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazed out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you find is to run out the door and go home. Yo, hi! Oh, you came from TikTok? Yeah, I'm actually very surprised that worked, to be quite honest. That was my first attempt to see if TikTok would work. Welcome to the stream! And welcome to the stupidity that is the KFC dating sim. Oh, this shit's been crazy. But yeah, enjoy your time here. There's one more day of school after all of the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning of Waitsto. Yeah, that is a perfect example of what you're about to witness. Just some BTS on the wall, Kung Pao chicken, Deku shoes. You get home to find something very surprised your best friend's waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one I swear, this chick reminds me of the chick from Kill la Kill. The blonde, not the main character, the side character. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, couldn't find you. Just got worried something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But turns out you're fine. I finally get you up to speed with the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you won't believe what happened to me. Miriam went on a date? What? Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I see you bear harness with those wild horses, young man. I'm not that guy. He's just interested in spending one-on-one time together, getting to know me. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she ever say shush house? What is that even referring to? Now I'm not sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell your whole story, but balling off details of your own night was too hard to bear. Well, I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, just the emotional connection. Wows. Who the fuck says wowzers? Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. This literally feels like this is like one of those fanfiction videos. Like there are plot points I recognize from Critical Role fanfiction. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance or pick. This is Pop. This is Pop. The character that Miriam was talking about. Kinda sketchy. Though, because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh great, I'll order you one right now. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. I just noticed that she has chicken legs on her thighs. She's fucking. So far we've had a Kill la Kill character, fucking Johto character, your normal anime bully, and a kid. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in the school. But there's the horse Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who dares pick on it? Such a gentle, beautiful creature. You got some... I didn't say shit, bitch. I didn't say shit. You got some nerve, Alex, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Yeah, for some reason, we decided during the competition to shove our hand into a mixer to get our bread out while it was running. I don't know why. Doesn't look like you can go cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Never! Colonel Sanders arrives just as appears to be close to boiling over. A natural, intuitive person, he senses something's been going on. Is everyone excited to be back at the final day of school? Alex, how's that hand feeling? I know you'll surely be back in fine form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I broke a nail winning so hard. I want to punch this chick. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? Just the fucking writing. What about my the flavor of my delicious, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Why is he so... Apparently he's also a student. He is a student in this game. He's not a teacher like I was expecting. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a... Yeah, he's a student! There's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Alex. Oh. Excuse me, Alex. I'm more than... Oh, he's pissed. Speak. Maybe you should tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of the fine food. I keep fucking up the accents. I am not a good voice actor. I have like 2 voices I can naturally do. See you inside. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' ability to see Ashley for who you know she really is. Wow, that's a sentence. You walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself at how slighted you The worst part about this is I have dyslexia. So reading this for the past like 2 hours has been crazy because of my misreads. Take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa! That's book! That looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying on the ground after a spork monster attacked me. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who spends so much time decorating a magic book if it wasn't really powerful? I can't think of one surefire way to find out. You open up a page with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergencies. Is it set around the edges? I could use the spell here. It says it'll erase anyone I choose from my memories. If I scrub up Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus. No! Don't fuck with your own memories. Rule number 1 of Matt. Yes, there's also a giant spork monster and a ghost child. That's way drastic. Couldn't you think of something else, like not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Out of every spell, like literally with actual magic, there are spells to help you focus. You never mess with memory spells. And then with the castle and the sky music. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No! No! No, I'm not using the spell. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. Almost time for class. Mr. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the student. This is our teacher, by the way. Sprinkles the corgi. He clears his throat to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming up. But I assure to you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. I'm gonna give him homework. Ooh, he's angry. You reach into your backpack, grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes after it, gobbles up the sheet of paper like it's fresh chicken rawhide. Rawhide is not chicken. Rawhide is beef and pork, I believe. I apologize for the outburst. I want this. I want this as a screensaver. Like, this is fucking amazing. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies as undergrad work. My, Alex. Were you studying something with cinnamon? I literally took a screenshot of this dog to work into my layouts at some point. I've been sitting in the lecture hall around yard cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. I don't like how translucent this is because it's really hard to read. Dog, blah blah blah. Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles in. Oh. Yeah, so this is why I find this sketchy. Alright, there we go. Sorry, OBS has like a weird connection issue with me sometimes. That should be back. No, unfortunately, OBS doesn't like my Wi-Fi, so like at like the 2-hour mark, there's always like a quick bug out. I told you to save it after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quiggles as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. Like, look at that baby tooth. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and she got mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. It meant so much to me. I had just paid for you. Ew. I really don't like how that looks. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. This fucking music. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a plot over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. This is like a perfect like Twitter thing. Just a reaction to everything. But we mustn't get distracted with lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on a title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa. See, her specialty is tiny cooking. You know, like for those little mice that you see on like Twitter and shit like that. That's her specialty. How could he embarrass me in front of class, in front of everybody? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Yo, legit same. I have chips and a honey bun next to me, but I don't want to eat on stream at the moment. Because this is so much reading. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say this out loud. You don't need anybody. You are an independent woman. Me and you were going to cruise along through this final exam and hit the carpool lane to Success City. That is actually nice. Also, she admits to cutting her own bangs. Miriam brightens up, imagines the wind rustling through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up a Colonel Sanders stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? I mean, as a polyamorous person, that can still work. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever we want to bring along. If not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? Special person who should sit on the first person to show it. I just got called out. That was high school me. I just got called out badly. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipe tears from her cheeks. I really should review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a special soup. And I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it, as long as there's no chocolate. While you were prep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay. Because you have a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Look at this cutthroat kitchen bullshit right here. And your sad anime music. This is it. The location of your final challenge. Attempt to murder by adding cocoa. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. A test to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed Man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Alex's favorite chicken pot pie. I actually hate chicken pot pie, to be quite honest. I don't like pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you. As you're able to finish quickly, get a fresh pot pie in the oven as soon as you do. The cherry blossoms. Your cram session is interrupted by the Colonel. Alex, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. It's just taking it all in. I'm big into I can read. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, the smell slowly filling the air around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You're usually happier to share your food with anyone who's hungry, but last time you let the Colonel get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. A decision that's hard to stick with when I'm not gonna let you... No, I'm not gonna let my food burn. Fuck you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little more than visualization. I don't know. My nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. This is the only accent I can do. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing else from an oddly specific man. Why is he so hot? Legit, he doesn't even have yaoi proportions. He has like actual proportions. Like, what the fuck? Although in this screenshot, he reminds me from or on High School Host Club. He looks like not Tamaki, but his best friend with the glasses. Right! And I like women. So this is like making him extra hot. It's like, I want to convince my boyfriend to cosplay him just for lols, but I know he won't. You know it was a pot pie from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but chicken pot pie with an all-buttered crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell it was made from a heap and help of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning in a second if you don't pull it out. I mean, if you want to pull something out... I shouldn't make jokes like that. The moment of truth. Wow. I keep forgetting about the cane. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I always love country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules except to cook with everything you got. This soundtrack, I literally just like my back went straight as fuck on like, yeah, let's do it. This is so hardcore with a corgi on screen. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the Popeye you practice is just dishes that'll put you over. No! You should. Okay. Who the fuck would eat mac and cheese and Popeye together? Maybe that's just me. Meanwhile, both Von and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top self. Miriam and her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers, she prepares to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, and he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect of his original recipe. Trademark. There's a trademark right. Mac and cheese for a cook-off. And he's making his original recipe, trademark included, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts to full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone was calling out cool cookie moves as they this is we're in fucking food wars right now. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg washer! Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into a teeny tiny butter Best friend Master Blaster. Von flexes a pectoral as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. That actually says roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off of a tray with a lightning speed. Shadow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Well, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity that was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Von quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him to the back door of the arena. As you're frankly preparing your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own. You're desperate to see her win another battle. Should you take the opportunity to fight magic? No! No. Never do magic. You learned the last time when you tried to go the easy way out and you crushed your hand in a mixer. Who needs magic when you have passion? I'll do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you choose to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink across the room. I believe in you, Alex. I am so tempted to go on Archive of Our Own and see if there's Kentucky Fried Chicken fanfiction because of this game. Because I know when Dream Daddy came out, there was tons of fanfiction from that. Miriam knows this too. And I've always believed in you, Alex, ever since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. What about your own dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? There is. I need to read that. Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of sprites. No! You don't. No, Miriam! Your helping is sabotage! That's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get iron newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles swirl in the air, bubbling into the dark cloud that thickens and congeals your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Oh my god. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had day off, but you concerned just Steve and I hate to battle, so I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competitions? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids, your culinary skills impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm in the middle of something. Do you mind? This doesn't help because my ex's name is Steve. Steve, the spork monsters knows you got a grimoire stashed between your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical stuff and actually summon me, huh? Heh, yes, it's sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef. Just a little spork pop back in the old country. You know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I need to focus. I understand. Feels like that time in monster school when I had fallen asleep during scare tactic classes. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Drop out a call. Summon the extra power. Let's do this. We have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns... Oh my god. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energies flow through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepared their entire lives for... Hey, Alex! You're here, the chosen one. You will avenge me! The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupting my inspiring monologue. Sorry! My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are prepared their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what this power is. You can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Alex. He suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. I can't remember if this game is free on Steam or not, but I highly recommend playing this at some point since you didn't see the beginning. Because this is not the weirdest shit we've done. I've been watching you today and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station right beside you. I'm here to help! All you managed to make is mac and cheese and time's almost up. You're gonna need it. This fucking guitar riff. Just gonna have my little character dance. Just charge! I love that character too much. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel. It's so hardcore. Yeah, for a game about Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken. I want KFC. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have a surprising effect to suppress their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can perform the perfect food union. Time's up, students. But time expired at the moment everyone's waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Seems like we're missing some students. Pop, clang. From off-screen, you hear a pure instant giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging off a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Von Von do this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop... What?! What? Sprinkles! Fuck no! Pop Pop wasn't in the challenge because he was in a closet hanging by his pants. Because of this fucker. Sprinkles, I know you're a dog, but you're smarter than that. Bruh! Legit! I can't feel my legs. Can I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear the cigarette rampant or any noise, but there's none. Someone must have gone unplugged. Somehow? The fucker unplugged him because he was about to self-destruct. What? Sprinkles! I know you're colorblind, but you can't be that blind. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long time. It's only been 3 days. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made... Look how tiny that is! Look at the tender udon noodles and savory soup. Also, as an artist, the fucking hand. That's so well drawn. Mao, I know, that's her specialty. It's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto macchiato by a float in its teeny tiny bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his eyes. Just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip in the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Her face! Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't flush. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. In a flash, the entire meal is devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with much love in yours. Gives you a big hug. Thank you, Alex, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made. Not gonna lie. That looks really fucking good. Uni over smooth egg custard and axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with a spine from a second to a different color type urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkle leans in to sniff the uni, but he couldn't get his nose close enough on account of the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to splash around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He feels back, his tongue is poked and prodded. Yo, it's my tongue! The professor seems to be... Oh no! The professor seems to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat dish. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who'd have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would be hard to eat? Dejected, Von doesn't go down gently into the night. Attempted murder. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount... I can't read. Don't discount... blah blah. This is the lives you heard of me. Before forcing us to endure a swollen time for another month, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps my agitated tongue. That's actually a true fact. It's actually very true that milk can help. Next student, Ashley! It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. See, Ashley's dishes are actually really cool, but she's making desserts. She's not making food for a restaurant. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar. That is fucking pretty. That is pretty. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it was quite delightful. However, I must ask you please bring in just gonna faceplant. Indeed, it's quite delectable. However, I ask you not to eat it or attempt to taste it anyway. It's very fragile, meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? Right? It's a centerpiece. Don't eat the food at cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something? Alex, I told you it's a display piece. I love his face. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it. I did a extremely good job of cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having Ashley, you should be at a bakery school, not cooking. They're very different. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the college of eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it. It's absolutely insistent, but don't breathe too hard. You'll disrupt the... If the food cannot be eaten, the food cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley. That was a yell. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. This isn't the last you heard of me either. Look at her fucking face. If class gets any smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel, the final cook, stepped up together. Two chefs. What begins as a delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examined it closer, eyeing the... Ew! No! I'm sorry, but no. I understand why you might find this delicious, but not me. I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't like mixing food, personally. I'm very picky. Who combines that? From somewhere in the room, a lurid drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. Completely blows me away in my 40... Okay, so he's 7 years old. I've never tasted anything so delicious, perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, everybody passes the test. You pass and you pass. That's bullshit. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They seem to transcend this reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and the Colonel make a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that Van and Ashley have drawn back into its magnificent fragrance. Fragrance? When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admire you indeed, an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare you passed. Everyone has passed. Is there supposed to be more battles? Come on. Now the school year is complete and everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble... Oh, I have the burps. Downright cute and cozy. That threw me off. DJ Jog is in his house! Oh. I don't ever want to do that again. You knew that Sprinkles was the master chef, but also world-renowned turntable. Just say DJ. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Ashley in this outfit, adorable. Him in that outfit, I'm not comfy. I don't like buff dudes. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in school's bylaws. Really, fucker? I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mulled out. Everyone's Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer everyone to refer to my new name, the Party Monster. Student tries to finish off what he has to say, but everyone's too wrapped up in the talking Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Oh, that's so cute on her. That is a great color on her. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know what she's gonna do? Great. The red carpet rolls out on the ballroom floor. It's like a Hollywood movie. Who commands the entrance? It's Pop! He arrives late to the dance, but for a good reason. Walking on the carpet, you see perched on top of his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you won't be able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was for the school's dean? Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing to the school, not to mention honor educating the son of the chancellor. Shush. Such and shush. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What incredible turn of events and offer to join the royal family. It's like a fever come true. You either be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm sure he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. Good on you, Miriam. Good on you. Just because he's royalty doesn't mean you have to accept his love. Good on you. Oh, so he's probably like 10 years younger than you. I'm sorry, Pop. I'm just not interested. Not now, at least. I got so much to do with my life. A twist of a twist. So many more 3 days universities to attend. And so many tiny foods to sculpt and watch it actually get blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music at the dance interrupted by the sound of sparkling electric hissing. It's Clank, who arrived last at the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth? Whoa, he's doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this worth. I am actually from a faraway planet from in another dimension. Say what? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. But now I have learned the ways of your kind. I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders says her. I was wondering when he was going to show up. Not fair! Not fair! Why are you still hot? In that outfit? These are moments where people actually question if I'm very queer or not, but I am very queer. And I don't normally simp on men. Legit, I want to know who pitched this, who drew this, all that shit. Especially who drew this. Howdy, classmates! Just like the first day you met him, we come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's just not enough to give him a bucket of chicken. It's time to full. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken, and man not to reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What? You can't. Oh, thank God. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts upon the delicious chicken, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Alex? What are you doing here all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what qualifies that you'd... Oh, that's Colonel Sanders talking. I wonder. His fucking face. I wonder, might you tell me what qualifies that you... qualities that you would expect to find in an elected person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy... Ew. A spicy musk. A tiny goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? I would love to. As you glide across the floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'm so glad to spend it with you, Alex. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his track. Work together? Well, I mean, there's something I need. I think this is something I need to do by myself. That fucking sneer. He's like, ugh. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't need a belief help. Besides, based on your time at school here, you think you're running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn the Colonel's respect as a chef? You can live only half of him? Well, better than dirt shares of love. I suppose I could roll a pastry school. Oh, my dear Alex. I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Oh, along the way, I'll have you by my side. The end. It doesn't end with a kiss? Or a hug? It doesn't end? Wait. Oh no, this is gonna be loud again. I'm angry. That should have ended with a kiss. I also want this anime. Yo, Foge! With 100 bits, hey! Yo, thank you so much! Now, because the music was so fucking loud, give me a moment and I'll replay the alert. Hope you're doing good, Foge. You just showed up for the end of it. That's not cool. That should have ended with a kiss or something, or a pat on the head, or something. I wonder if this has multiple endings. If this has multiple endings, that's a thing. Where's my alerts? I should have had them, up. Okay. I'm gonna replay this alert.
Hello there, and welcome to... Oh no, money!
Yeah, I got new alerts, and I really like that one. But yeah, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Right, they should have shared a chicken leg or something. Oh, wow. They're interesting. There's no achievements or anything, so it's not like it tells you if there's several paths. But that's actually really cool that you can go back through the chapters. Also, the settings are weird. But yeah, that's the end of the game. There's a credits button. Oh, hey! Let's see. There was only one Q&A tester. Game by KFC, W plus K, and Pysop. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. There is a VOD. I always make sure the VODs are up. Yeah. If you guys want to, hit the follow button, follow me on Twitter to find out next time I go live. I believe our next stream should be Pokemon Crystal on Thursday, but it's gonna be a little bit later than normal. I think, so don't worry about that. Doing okay, just having to quarantine after. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Foge. I hope you're okay. That sucks about a positive. Vici, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if the alert went off or not. I appreciate it. Yeah, my alerts have been very weird lately, so forgive me. But yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, there it is. I hear that, Foge. Yeah, sorry you showed up at the end of the stream. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think that. I do my best. I try to do indie game showcases on Tuesdays and Pokemon on Thursdays. So if you're ever interested in an indie game, I'm here. It's always random. Also, this amazing art is by my friend Clark. He's also the one who drew this wonderful version of me for our Pokemon layout. So that's his username on Twitter. He's an amazing person. I'm kind of sad this is only gonna be like a one-time use drawing, but I'm so happy it exists. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Thursday, and have a good day. Stay cool, guys. Bye. I gotta get going. Do do do.